Most companies, in order to grow, have to raise capital. And Source Digital is at that point. If you look at our forecast and you look at our vision, our growth, all these things add up to having enough capital to grow. And we're at that point where we need capital to grow, and clearly the return on investment to our investors will be very high based on our mission, our people, and the technology that we deliver.
Source Digital is a relatively low overhead operation. We've structured the company in such a way that it gets the maximum amount out of the people that work for us. We've structured a sales organization that's efficient, and we're able to run the company with a relatively low overhead so that we expect the revenues to grow at several times the rate of any overhead increases. Consequently, we will increase our bottom line from a 1% to 3% pre-tax margin to a 7 to 10% pre-tax margin.
The first project that I had was closing the books for '94, and at the end of '94 we did just over $3 million in revenue, and today we expect to do almost $10 million this year. That's quite an increase in the last 3 years.
I think the most important issue that we have is the commitment of the people that work at Source Digital to make sure that the company not only grows in revenue, but also grows in its profitability as well.
Personally, I was very attracted to Mr. Cancelosi and the excitement that he brought to the table and what he conveyed to me. Secondly, I get every impression this is a business with a tremendous amount of upside potential in not only selling equipment to broadcast stations, production houses, and other video delivery entities, but also servicing the products after the sale. And I've talked to some of my broadcast friends around the country, and they have told me that that puts Source Digital in an unusual position. They will continue to service, they'll do after the sale work with the client to make sure they understand the product and are using the product well.
Well, we want to make sure that the investors see the opportunity here to participate in a growing company that has a very important niche in a very fast-growing market. With the way that we have structured the private placement, this is an opportunity for investors to participate at a very early stage at a very good valuation for the company. In 3 to 5 years from now, the company will be worth many, many times what it is now, in our opinion. And with the people that participate with us at this point, they'll get the benefit of that increased equity ownership and valuation. When you look at the product lines that Source Digital offers, it has 3 important sources of revenue that it will be looking forward to in the next several years. One, of course, is its ability to repackage and integrate and sell Avid systems. The second is to develop the maintenance contract business, which has a very high gross margin for the company. And the third is a new program that's our intellectual property-based system called SafetyNet Live. SafetyNet Live will add significant gross margin to the company over the next couple of years. So as we've increased the revenues of the company, at the same time we will be successful in increasing the gross margins for the company, a very important factor to make sure that what comes to the bottom line stays at the bottom line.
As an investor, I think we're going places, and I think others, quite frankly, when they take a look at our projected income, they take a look at our work that we're doing, they take a look at our work, for example, with Avid and some of the things we're doing in terms of service, expanding our work with them, must, I think, come to the conclusion that our future is bright, that in fact we've got wonderful prospects for profitability, and quite frankly, I think people who get in on the ground floor about 5 years from now are going to be extremely ecstatic that they took the chance.